listening to The Jack Ryder Show on WGCR, Gotham City Radio.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. I'm Jack Ryder, and we're going to end tonight the way we do every night, with my final words. For the last 5 years I've been broadcasting on WGCR. I have made more enemies than friends, and tonight is going to be no different. As usual, there are people out there in the world who think they know everything and are a poison to the community for spilling their sanctimonious vitriol to the public. And I'm here to be the only person, once again, who has the guts to say you are wrong. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, my target is none other than the owner of this station and CEO of Edge Media, Mr. Morgan Edge. Oh, why, you may ask? Well, because tonight, I just found out that this is the very last broadcast of the Jack Ryder Show. The last one that anyone is ever going to hear. So I'm going out with a bang, folks. Apparently, someone thinks that, no, screw it. I know who the someone is, and it's G. Gordon goddamn glorious Godfrey. This man, who has followed me up every single night, riding my coattails in the ratings, has used his holier-than-thou political skill set to overthrow my dangerous liberal thinking and get Morgan Edge to fire me because he doesn't have the balls himself to keep a personality like me on the air. I know that I have an opinion and that not everybody agrees with it. I know I'm loud. I know I'm obnoxious. But guess what? I ask the questions that no one will. I go after the people no one else even dares to try. But I'm the one who's labeled a troublemaker. I'm the crazy one. I'm a big old creeper for doing my job as an investigative reporter and talk show host. They called me crazy. They called me crazy for going after figures like Lex Luthor and his incredibly questionable LexCorp practices. Or the time, I went after Arkham Asylum doctors for their shadowy methods of rehabilitation, if that's what you want to call it. And I'm labeled crazy for doing this. Me? I'm crazy? I live in a city where half the population believes it's been protected by a giant bat. But yeah, no, I'm the crazy one. That makes total sense. Morgan Edge, you are wrong for firing me. Because I'm the only person in this city who's willing to say what needs to be said and tells the people what they need to hear, whether they want to or not. You know why? Because no one else will. And they may not always like it, but if I don't do it, no one else is gonna. No one else is gonna even attempt to do what I do. And if they do, oh Lord, do they have a lot coming towards them. You know what, Mr. Edge? I hope you lose every single sponsor that you hold dear because they didn't want to be associated with the so-called loose cannon of Gotham City. I hope that Edge Media, or whatever you decide to rename your company to save face and disassociate yourself with the station, which, by the way, this station, a sinking ship. So you rats better scurry, because you're all gonna end up like me. Edge, I hope your company crumbles, and it is bought out by Wayne, or Ted Cord, or Oliver Queen, or Maxwell Lord, or whoever the hell wants to snatch up another piece for their conglomerate collection. Morgan Edge, Gordon Godfrey, and every backstabbing jerk who threw me under the bus this past week. You can all go to hell. Just straight to hell. Me, I would rather be in the worst parts of Bloodhaven or the suicide slums of Metropolis than ever have to set foot in this toppling house of cards. Whoever has the nerve to try and fill my shoes after what I built here, good luck. Word of advice, though. Make sure that you leave your soul at the human resources offices because you're never going to need it anymore if you want to survive in Gotham City Radio. Right now, the man behind the window, my engineer, is slack-jawed and agape with astonishment, as I'm sure a lot of you listeners are right now. Usually, I come to you to bring you entertainment. I come to you to bring some sort of voice of reason and maybe give you a little glimmer of hope that the world is not as bad as we think it is. But I do it with honesty. I do it with respect to you. I've never played to the bottom of anyone's intelligence. But it seems that's the way they want to treat me. I may be the only person right now who publicly has the forum to have done what he has been able to do, but you can't silence someone like me. And you won't. I will find a way to be heard again, but it sure as hell ain't gonna be here. Ever. And that's all I have to say. My name is Jack Ryder, and this was the Jack Ryder Show. Good night.